I request Dr. Santosh sir, NMC member, to share his valuable message to the gathering.
అందరికీ నమస్కారాలు. ఎస్పెషలీ నేను ఎంబీబీఎస్ చదువుతున్నప్పుడు మాకందరికీ ఆదర్శంగా, ఇన్స్పైరింగ్గా, సంఘంలో మోటివేషనల్గా ఉండే డాక్టర్ సురేందర్ రెడ్డి గారు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. వారికి ఫస్ట్ పాదాభివందనాలు. నమస్కారం సార్. నేను ఎంబీబీఎస్ స్టూడెంట్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు విజయవాడలో ఆరోగ్య భారతి సభ జరిగినప్పుడు ఆ రోజుల్లో we were all students and we were deeply inspired. So, and all the friends from the medical fraternity, very good afternoon to you all. I'm sorry I was stuck in a small muscular dystrophy conference, and because of which I got delayed for this. I apologize. So National Medical Commission లో భాగంగా చాలా పెద్ద స్టెప్స్ ప్రభుత్వం తీసుకున్నది. మనందరికీ తెలుసు, ది హోల్ మెడికల్ ఫ్రెటర్నిటీ అట్ వన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ వాజ్ అషేమ్డ్ ఆఫ్ ది యాక్టివిటీస్ దట్ వర్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ ఇన్ మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. వన్ వెరీ సీనియర్ IAS ఆఫీసర్ who was the Secretary of Health, who was anti-BJP, who was anti-Modi, who was anti-RSS. That IAS officer told that after 40 years, someone who really took a step to cleanse the medical system was this government and Modi government. That IAS officer was staunchly against. She was from communist background, liberal background, not supporting BJP. But the step that was taken was widely supported and it was applauded by all the people who know about the health system and Medical Council of India. మనందరికీ తెలుసు ఆయన పేరు కేడి. We all know that then what kind of scenarios and situations the MCI was. But now there's a great reform and there's a lot of in the National Medical Commission now we have 4 verticals. Each of them is autonomous. Each of them has a very good decisive body. And people like Dr. B.N. Gangadhar, who has been the Dean and Director of NIMHANS, is the President of Assessment and Rating Board, which is the most important board. So, who is Padma Shri, psychiatrist. So, people who are upright, who are honest, and who will do good to the cause of medical education have been picked up by the Government of India, by the Cabinet Secretariat. So now the National Medical Commission has 33 members, 4 boards which report to NMC, and then there is a Medical Advisory Council which consists of 88 members, and then there is the large pool of state medical councils and state registration boards. After NMC has taken up, a lot of reforms are taking place. I know Dr. Jignesh's presentation is very, very good and he has been following up on all the developments that are happening. One of the few developments from National Medical Commission that I also want to add is we are bringing a lot of automation into the medical colleges. We all know medical colleges. I have been to medical colleges when I was at Arogyashri Healthcare Trust, Dr. Suresh Garu telsu. The mortality rates, how the professors, how they go, how they don't go, and all of this we know. So how to bring a reform? In every medical college we used to have 3 cameras. How many? 3 cameras. These 3 cameras will send all the information to MCI. Is it possible in a medical college to have 3 cameras? Humanly impossible. What will they do? Now we have enhanced the system of ensuring that every medical colleges has substantial amount of video cameras. The attendance system is going to be made foolproof with RFID and many other systems. And also in terms of not just this, in terms of curriculum. We all see the undergraduate board curriculum, a huge change, huge impetus to yoga, and Ayurveda also has been brought. 1 week of posting, so that there is no hatred between MBBS and BAMS. There is a hate relationship. Why BAMS is entering our field? Why we should enter their field? It is not about your field, my field. It is all about holistic. So this sort of love and relationship, even in Balian love we studied, Kshara Sutra is now in Balian love. So many things which were there in Ayurveda are being adopted by allopathy. Then some things which are there in allopathy can also be adopted by Ayurveda. There is nothing wrong, and together we can sail in same boat. There is nothing wrong. There is a milk bank that we are running in Nilofer Hospital. The name of the milk bank is Dhatri. The name of the milk bank is Dhatri. I have a friend who is also a Shishya of Dr. Surendra Reddy Garu. He knows. His name is Dr. Sundarraj Perumal. He is an Ayurvedic physician. I asked him, we are starting this milk bank. Do you have any name? Then he said, you should name the milk bank Dhatri. Then I asked him, why Dhatri? Then he told, in Kashyap Samhita, a wet nurse, a mother who donates milk to other babies who are not her own biological children, is called Dhatri. It has been mentioned in a book which is 2500 years back. It was written. 2500 years back. We are starting milk banks today. We are starting wet nursing today. Was it not there? Was mothers never breastfeeding? Did they never give milk to other babies? Yes. Lord Sri Krishna's biological mother Devaki was in the jail, and all the other mothers breastfed them. So Dhatri ane concept ee roju puttaledu. So this was there in ancient times. So that is the reason why in the medical curriculum also there needs to be exposure to parallel systems of medicine. And very important to understand what is good and what is bad in other systems. There is nothing bad in understanding that if there is something good, please accept it and bring it here also. There are multiple such examples. So this also we are doing in the undergraduate board. In the postgraduate board, we are starting MD Family Medicine. At a very big impetus we are giving to MD Family Medicine. I think in next 5 years, you will see a lot of PG seats opening up to MD Family Medicine. We all know, ఇంతకు ముందు MBBS doctor ఊర్లో ఉంటే, I think everyone used to go to that MBBS doctor. He was the Bhagavan. But today, because of too much of specialization, subspecialization, super specialization, micro, nano specializations, so today we are not seeing any patients going to, if someone has a headache, he will directly go to a cancer specialist who is a subspecialist in brain cancer. He is not going to a general physician. Everyone wants DM and MCH only. If someone has a pain in the leg, he is not going to some general doctor. He is directly going to a podiatrician and some other doctor. This is the situation. So అందుకోసం ఫ్యామిలీ డాక్టర్ చాలా అవసరం. MBBS డాక్టర్ని ఈరోజు ఇంకొద్దిగా యాడ్ చేయడానికి MD ఫ్యామిలీ మెడిసిన్ is something which we are adding in a big way through NMC. If you all know, just before the BOG took up, there were 29,000 PG seats. Today there are 58,000 postgraduate seats in India. We need postgraduate seats. After MBBS, all the MBBS students, you will find they are not in hospitals. They are not in hospitals. They are all in coaching centers. Almost every year 25,000 MBBS doctors are only living in coaching centers. What is the situation? Or they want to escape to US or UK or some other country and they are not here. So if we have postgraduate seats here, they will stay back with us. So the quality of education also we are picking up in a big way, and the quality of medical education will be increased by way of, you all know that ICMR, we have added one guideline that every doctor should be able to write papers, should be able to understand statistics. So that is why this has been added into the medical curriculum. Slowly quality, healthcare quality is being added. Another important thing that we are adding, you will all be surprised. So I want to just add one point. Today there is a very stiff competition What is the competition for? As a doctor, how long is the queue in my clinic? That's not the competition. How long is my car? How long is my car? How high is my building? So this is the kind of, so postgraduate seats, MD, all seats, this sort of attitude and mentality is there. So to change this attitude, we are bringing into the curriculum MBBS students who have to be inspired while education by those doctors who have contributed for the society. Those doctors like Dr. Bang, who are there in Gadchirodi district. Today in our NMC, from especially Dr. Smita Kolhe, who is from Melaghat, she and her husband Dr. Ravindra Kole, who did MD SPM, they are not only working for the health, but they are also working for the infrastructure, agriculture, water, sanitation of the people in the tribal areas of Melaghat. She is a member in our NMC. So that is how a holistic, these sort of role models are important for the MBBS students who are just coming, who are just 18 years, 19 years. So that is the reason why in the curriculum, role modeling of those doctors who have really lived for this country and for the society is being added into the curriculum now. So these are the changes that are happening. So I think overall the medical education towards quality, ethics, morals and also research, this is being brought into the medical education, and I thank the organizers, especially Dr. Suresh Gaud Garu, Dr. Surendra ji and Dr. Ramakrishna for inviting, and especially for letting me share what is happening in the National Medical Commission. And I request all the doctors, please kindly give all your feedback. And NMC is now a very interactive body. It is not opaque like MCI. It is very, very open. So you can please come and give all your inputs. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Bharat Mata ki Jai.